It's no secret now. We know how it is. Modern dating has changed drastically because social media is a thing, and it's a thing that is pretty much intertwined with real life now. There's life on the internet and there's life outside, and it's like a constant marriage of both. And normally, of course, because we are reproductive beings, it will spill over onto dating as well too. And even though the shit might have been overplayed now, we know it's still funny to think how much that shit like really impacts relationship now.
Watched it evolve. I watched it be born. You know what I'm saying? As far back as AOL dial-up. I mean, and I've watched, man, before all this, you had a lot more realer people because people had to get outside and they had to interact.
You couldn't fake your personality online. Now it's a lot of frauds nowadays. It's like nowadays you can project who you want to be on the internet. See, now you can do that and stay inside. Back in the day, you had to go outside. Like who you were was who you were outside. Because when you outside, people's looking and people are around. It's like everybody is in the flesh. Now, if you say some shit or you do some shit, you gotta stand by that shit because now everybody's there to test you or see you, and you kind of have to be there on. Because we all know like certain people, they get a little shy when other people come around. I'm not saying they shrivel up. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that much expression as much. So now on the internet, you can really portray who you want to be, right? And put that on the forefront and be seen or personified as that. When I see someone on the internet, I don't even know if that's the real them or not, because you would just never know, because it's the internet. Back then, you was outside, nigga. How you acted outside is who you was. You couldn't switch up, and then the only time you would switch up is when you go back at home and punch your punching bag to make yourself feel manly again. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're a woman, you go back to the mirror and kind of put makeup on and shit and walk sexy in front of the mirror or some shit.
Now you don't have to do any of that. A chick that wants to know about you or a man that wants to know about you, hey, they don't even listen to what you say about you. They want to go to your Instagram, your Facebook, your Snap. They want to go to all your social media.
It's marketing.
To learn about you.
It's marketing.
Versus asking you, hey, who are you? No one properly courts anybody anymore where get up, jump fresh, get outside and just, casually, bag them a These days, you can sit at home, be stank as a motherfucker, whole house fucked up. As long as you got some cool pictures on there, somebody gonna want to talk to you.
Now, I don't know about the women. The women will always wear makeup and shit like that, but I think on the internet you can scale it up just a little bit. Men, I know a lot of men, you can just look good and you can fake the funk. You can fake the funk easy. And some of y'all might not go out and get it as much because you can just fake the funk and put it on fucking Instagram, and then you'll have still a couple of bitches that be fucking with you just cause, Because niggas on Instagram look a certain way, and then you get in real life, they look totally different.
You don't have to do anything anymore. You just get online and hop in your DMs or have some nice pictures up like hella long ago. Hell, you can repost it. People are gonna treat the shit like it was today. I've said it before, fellas. Real game for you. And ladies, I'm not saying you're all like this, but for like the chicks that really do have like big followings or like just chicks that are really into social media, whatever, because 8 times out of 10, a lot of chicks are, especially pretty ones. A guy can sit there and pop at a chick and say, hey, you're beautiful. Or, or hey, can I take you out sometime? Hey, you think I can get your number? Like, what's your name? She don't want to talk to him. Hell no, she ignore him. Hey, you want to really bag her ass? Say, hey, I follow you on Instagram. Just say you follow her. She gonna stop and try to ask you, what's your name on there? Because
it's the that I feel like that kind of goes into like the self. Everybody feel like they're important today. Like this is the thing that social media made as well too. It's like everybody has their own little brand, even though they're not selling anything. What they're selling is they're selling themselves. Because we can get going deep with this shit. How status plays a lot of part in our species, because we're still animals at the end of the day, and in every animal kingdom status plays a part, especially if they're more like of a community. They stick together. We're much more like tribal, you know what I'm saying? It's like we have a pack. Status hierarchies and shit like that will always thrive, and people will do their best to kind of portray their best selves to get the status that they feel like they deserve. I seen you on Instagram, follow you on Instagram. Now, she's intrigued because hey, now you're kind of buying into my brand. It's like she's selling herself for likes, and now that you saw me on Instagram, you follow me on Instagram, that means that you buying what I'm selling. So now it's like you get to be the person that, like I said, you wanted to personify and push forward. And so now you're much more intrigued because there's someone that's actually going to be able to buy into who you really want to project, you know. So now the person, like you said, will give you the time of their day and give you a conversation.
That's what it's on these days. That's what it's about. Like, that's what chicks like these days. Oh man, if you don't follow me, you must not fuck with me. I just want to be followed, not cared about, followed. Their new man is clout.
Yep.
Their new man is to be looked at.
Self-importance, validation.
Oh, James, don't tell the you seen her on TV. She might go sit down with you at a steak dinner and be like, so where did you see me at? On everything, bruh. Everything's controlled through the internet, even y'all relationships now. Think about it. Don't let that go over your head. As you think about it, boy, it done broke up some happy homes. I think a lot of more marriages would last, a lot more relationships, a lot more situationships, all that.
Too many options.
If it wasn't for the internet.
Too many options. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, too much self-importance, too much need to brag, to boast. Like, it's like a nigga will be happy with his girl. A woman will be happy with, you know what I'm saying, his nigga, but they still feel the need to kind of like post something on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I gotta post something on Instagram. Instagram don't give a fuck about you. When you die tomorrow, you think Instagram gonna show up to your funeral, your followers, the people that likes you? No, they'll just move on to the next fly bitch that got the fatter titties and the fatter ass, or the next good looking nigga that have the most money or the better lifestyle or the better looks or whatever. But it's like people, even when they're in a relationship, they still feel the need to like post and just you know what I'm saying? It's quick commentary on that. What really fucks up the relationships nowadays, sometimes it's not even the other people, because you know they say social media, there's a lot of access to other people, too many options. Sometimes even if you're not even looking for options, equally for men and women, being on the internet too much, you'll start seeing, you know, hot takes or, you know, pages, influencers telling people that they don't even know out of can of paint how their relationship should even function. You got people like these two guys that a lot of, I know, men look up to sometimes. And for the women's side, I don't know, God knows who they got, but they probably got some on their side as well too, saying that, oh, if your boyfriend does X, Y, Z, then he's not doing enough. Or on the male side, if your girl ain't doing X, Y, or Z, or might be doing that, she might be cheating, or she's not really on the best behavior. Now she's really disrespecting you. You should always have your respect for. So it's like, it's a whole bunch of shit just controlling relationships now when it comes to the internet. It's not even just that. Even something as slightly as somebody else posting their somewhat seeming happy marriage can come and bring turmoil to a relationship and you wouldn't even know.
Used to be when a bitch would be upset with her nigga, you know, her might have did something. She'd be sitting there with a tub of ice cream. Her homegirls come over. You know, they watch a little chick flick or something, you know, or cry, whatever the fuck they like. Whatever happens
now,
to them, that happens for them.
Yo, if your bitch mad at you and she break up with you, she's fucking tonight she's fucking somebody else.
Now it's like, and bitches is getting out. She popping pussy on somebody tonight, and she, boy, hey, she gonna be in the club popping on him, and then he might be popping in her. It just depends. Even if you wanted to meet a chick, you gotta go re-meet her through the internet. You know why chicks want you to see them on the internet first, or like pop at them through the internet? Because when they know that you're gonna go to their page, and they want you to take whatever you see on there as the first perception, that's the first outlook that you have of them.
Exactly, and that's exactly what I said. Whatever persona they're portraying, you want you to buy into that. That's like they want you to see them as that. And everybody who wants to be seen as a nobody, who wants to be seen as a dickhead, who wants to be seen as a low life, someone that's unimportant. No, you want to be seen as a star. You want to be seen as a confident person, as a beautiful person. You want to be seen as, you know, it's like I said, it's a competition for status. And now you buying in, I'm selling that to you and you're buying into it. So now it actually gets me closer to being to that now because somebody believes it. And if more people believe it, then I'm actually going to be that. You get what I'm saying?
Even if that ain't how their life is now, this is how they want you to view them.
Yep.
That's why they rather you meet them through, you know, online, because you get to go see what they portray
Bro,
on there.
I cannot tell you how many times I worked at a job or I met someone outside and I've ran through their profiles, and on their profiles they got mad followers and they mad cool. But when I see you at the job, you be mad shy. Like you scared to even tell a customer that they didn't pay or some shit. Like, you know, like they it's so different. It's like on the internet they look like this and like that, but when you see them in person, they become frail. You can tell there's a disparity. It's like, look how beautiful you look on the internet, but on real life you look regular. They look basic. They look like, you know, regular old people. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't look no different than anybody else. They look regular as fuck, but nobody wants to be regular no more.
When a nigga ask you a question, chick will be like, well, didn't you look at my story today? Didn't you look at my Instagram, like some of the quotes and memes that I posted today? That didn't tell you nothing? Like, it's like, damn, he just asked you just on a note. He ain't watching that. He just want to know how you feel.
All right, bro. For the rest of the night, he's just talking about, filters and catfishing. But I usually say, though, don't be mad at it. Just adapt to it. You know what I'm saying? I think that you just have to do your best to just adapt to the times and move accordingly based off of what your surroundings is providing to you. It is making shit a little bit more fucked up or weird for people that don't like the internet. Because, you know what I'm saying? I like the internet. I like the internet for funny shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit that's actually cool or some ideas you can exchange. But when it comes to like faking your persona or being unreal or shit like that, that's when things can be a little bit iffy. I do feel like it's good for connection, you know what I'm saying? By connecting, the only way you can really connect to someone is if they're being real. That's how I see it. But yeah, if that's how it is, then that's how it is, because the shit ain't gonna go away. Instagram, all that ain't gonna go away, so you just gotta adapt. But yeah, it definitely affected dating, and dating is definitely gonna be a lot different now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just curious to see how it's gonna be for the future generations after that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it is what it is. If you like this video, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna see y'all next time, man. Peace.